Picking up from the previous video that showed how a user can become a member and join a publication hub, this video will show how that same user can submit a work to a publication hub. In order to sell ebooks on any publication hub store, the user must be a member and their books must be approved by the administrator of that publication hub. For this example, on the left, this account is logged in as a system administrator, but they will also act as the administrator for the test book collection publication hub. And on the right, we have a logged in user who is a member of that publication hub, which gives them access to publish their work using the book publication tools. So it's easier to just show this process in action and the approval steps that happen. First, we'll click Publish Your Work with Us. And this author is going to say, My Memoir. And their author name is Santa Claus. And the book description is The Life of Santa. Okay, so what we need to do is pick a cover image, a back cover image. So for this book, we will use a random couple of images that I just happen to have. For our front cover and our back cover, we will pick an empty PDF. Now this book PDF would be your document, and the PubHub administrator will check its content to make sure that you're allowed to publish this information. So you have to make sure that it's yours. You can satisfy that it's not using anyone else's intellectual property, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we're going to set our price to 0, so it will be a free book. We're going to assert that we created the original content for the item, and you can see now that the Publish Book button is available, and it's going to be in this particular imprint, the Fictional Web3 Publisher. So if all this looks good, you would submit your book. Your book information has been uploaded, and status updates will be available on your user profile page as well as the PubHub page. So what does that mean? It means if we go to our PubHub that we are a member of, and we scroll down, you can see My Memoir by Santa Claus in the test book collection. And this is all the information, the PDF that was uploaded, the cover, the back cover. We can edit this again if we want, since it's in a pending status. So if we made a typo here, say it's actually The Life of, and we spelled Santa Claus wrong, we could fix it. Otherwise, when we're going to go back to our administrator view and we're going to refresh this hub. So what the administrator sees, now that a user has submitted a book, is they see My Memoir by Santa Claus, but they have these additional tools, these admin controls, that let them put in a reason to either put this book on administrative hold, which means that the book basically disappears from the website until it can be reviewed. They can say it's under review, which makes it visibly under review to the user who submitted it. They can approve the book, or they can reject the book. Right now it's pending. So we might place this book under review and say, reading the PDF, and if we hit submit, what then happens is that the memoir gets a status added to it. So if I refresh, it actually did it in real time. If I refresh and we look at our book again, under this history section, you can see it's been placed under review, and the PubHub administrator, one of them, is reading the PDF. And now if they like the book, they can say, well, great job, and they can approve the book for publication. So once the book has been approved, you can see now that the history is updated, the book is approved. The person who submitted the book gets the publish button. The power to publish is up to that user because they might want to schedule this. Maybe they want to publish their book on a special date. Now it's just kind of sitting on deck ready to publish. If we go back to our administrative view, they'll see the same list of updates, but see they don't have the publish button because they're not the author. So this is all the relevant information. Once the book is published, then it will get committed as a digital collectible on the blockchain. Right now it's just kind of sitting in this pending state. So what we would do at this point is publish our book. Now the book has been published. We'll refresh our page. And you can see that my memoir, my Santa Claus memoir, The Life of Santa, is now in a publishing state in our PubHub. I'll refresh it again. Now that it takes a minute sometimes. Now that the book has been published, it is now available to be purchased for free by any user on the website. I'll refresh on my admin view too, so you can see that every user sees it with a different theme, but they still see the same thing. And the administrator gets to know that this book was minted to the blockchain. They can view the transaction and confirm it. This is for customer support if anything needs to be fixed. Anybody can get more info on the book. They can go to the book detail page, which has been automatically created. which it looks a lot better when it's full screen. So you can look at the front cover, the back cover, you can see information about the publication hub, and there's ways that you can buy this book. So if I click on buying it, I just claimed it for free. If I go to my own shelf, now in the test book collection, you'll see that the digital collectible, My Memoir by Santa Claus, is now a real book that can be read in the book viewer. The PDF, like I said, is just blank, but it exists, and other users would be able to buy this and add it to their own shelf. So that's how book publication works in a nutshell.